After visiting the Bear Lake corridor, decided to go to the Alpine Visitor Center. This video features the drive to the Alpine Visitor Center, the Visitor Center itself, going up the hill at the Visitor Center with the Alpine Ridge, and I also took a tour at the Stanley Hotel, the Shinning Tour. Unfortunately, there was not video allowed, but I did take plenty of photos. It was a pretty good line to get into the toilet. They just had some vault toilets. On the day of my visit, the card reader was down, so they were only accepting cash. They had a little cafe which had like coffee and stuff like that, and then towards the back they also had a little bit more food like hot lunch, like hot dogs and barbecue pork. We both got a barbecue pork sandwich, mac and cheese, and one drink, and that totaled to $45, which I had to pay in cash. They had a pretty big selection of merchandise, but I didn't buy anything there because I didn't want to spend all of my cash in case I needed it. This leads to the Alpine Ridge Trail. It is short but really steep, and it's quite the hike. It's only 0.6 miles out, but you get an elevation gain of 200 to 250 feet, peaking at 12,005 feet. It's often called Huffer's Hill. I had to stop like every couple of steps because it was already making me out of breath, and of course being at that high elevation, you feel out of breath. And the high elevation also gave me a slight headache. Some people can actually get really sick from the elevation.
Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring me out of the time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. You're the question, you're the answer. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the energy one more time. If you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Feel the moment, feel the power. Bring the animal back to life. Bring the can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets you down, 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 gets you down, down, down. Say it louder, say it louder. Oh, feel the moment, feel the power. Oh, bring the animal back to life. Oh, bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time. Say it louder, say it louder. Oh, you're the question, you're the answer. Oh, bring the animal back to life. Oh, bring the energy one more time. Oh, if you feel like letting go, you can take control. You can turn this all to something beautiful where you feel life gets
I was trying to say how windy it was up there, and the wind was just covering my voice. I couldn't even hear what I was saying.
Feel the moment, feel the power. Oh, bring the animal back to life. Oh, bring the energy one more time.
Saw some elk up there.
Bring the energy one more time. Bring the energy one more time.
It was so windy up there, in fact, that it distorted my 360 camera. Stopped at one of the pullouts. There's plenty of spaces there to enjoy. Made a brief stop at the Beaver Meadows Visitor Center. There are flushing toilets at that visitor center. Parking at the Stanley Hotel was $10. It was card only. I had purchased a tour for the Shinning Tour. It was a 1-hour tour. They had this really cool replica of the hotel. On the walls, they had pictures of some of the films that had been filmed there, and some of the famous visitors. They even had photos in the ladies' room for the Dumb and Dumber movie. When you check in, they give you a wristband for your tour. The tour starts out in the Stanley. The guide explains some things and then leads us out to the concert hall. We went upstairs in the concert hall, and upstairs they had a couple of props that was from a party that they had previously, and they decided to keep them. The tour guide explained more about how Stephen King got his inspiration for the book and things like that. Then we were led outside in front of the hotel near the hedge maze. He just kind of gave us part 2 of how everything came to be and history and things like that of the book and of the hotel. The hotel ballroom is turning into a steak restaurant, and they are building a deck outside the back. Next, we were led into the caretaker's cottage. It was really beautiful in there. We were taken upstairs and there was some surprises upstairs. One of the axes from the movie. They have it kept in a safe. You were allowed to get in the bathtub and take photos if you wanted. Just couldn't take off your clothes. And they actually had a floor made of pennies. Google Maps took a different way back to the hotel in Loveland. Yep. In Loveland, there's this lovely private lake that also has like love locks and a Statue of Liberty. And that was part 2 of my first day of 2.